Today I'm going to be storing photo cards. I did get 2 new binders in my collection, so I will show those in a bit. But I think I'm going to start with my collect books and then go to my A4 binders. This is how many cards I'm going to store in this video. It's not a lot, but I really wanted to get all of my photo cards in their binders from her comeback. Of course, it's the cookie card. I love a good pastry card so much. So I'm really happy she did this for the album cards, and also the fact that she did 3 different cards with the cookie card made it a lot easier to get this card. Love having her collection in a collect book. I think it just looks really cute in a collect book. Yeah, that's all I had to store for my toys collection. These collections were in like a different clear collect book, but I did end up moving them. So I'm gonna do Yena first. So I've had this binder since my first video like I ever posted, and I moved those cards out of this like collect book, and I had other trading cards I collect, like Genshin cards and miscellaneous anime cards I had in here. I put this period of benefit in the front because it matches so well. I have mainly album cards, so I have these 4. And then for this one I put a sticker over this album because it was ruining the vibes for me. I definitely will decorate this card more, but I love Olivia Rodrigo, so I had to get this card. And then this one I got because the cereal, it's just a silly card. And then this one, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it, but it is her dressed as one of Olivia's outfits from Deja Vu, which is my favorite. Well, I would say it's one of my favorite Olivia songs. And then obviously we had to get this one, even though she has the same outfit, but in this one you can actually see her little antennas. So these binders are very cute, but they're a pain to store cards in while like filming. And then I think I was gonna put it here because they're in the same outfit. This is how much room I have. I think it'll be fine. I am very picky with like all my collections now, so that's why I moved her collection in here, just to limit myself and only buying the cards I actually like. So all the cards in here I actually have an attachment to them, or I really like them. And Yuri, I got a new binder. I got this Curly Kuma collect book, which I think I manifested this because in my last video I said we need more Rilakkuma and Curlikuma collecting like K-pop items. I put one of her cards in here. You can't really see it, but she is like in clouds. Hold on, let me just show it. So like she's around a bunch of clouds. She has a little cloud, well, a cloud on her head, and then she has blue on, so it matches this collect book so well. I might try to get another card in this concept that is like a period of benefit that would match a lot better, like you could actually see more of the clouds, but I think it's fine for now. Again, the whole point of me moving her collection into a collect book is to not overbuy cards. If Son X is watching this video, please make more collect books and K-pop things because I love your characters. Please. I need to re-sleeve these because I had her cards sleeved in these type of sleeves because I was gonna pair her with my Yena collection, but then I found this collect book to show them. This one's so pretty with the bows in her hair. then obviously the cherry card. I have both of them. Well, I have two of them. So cute. I couldn't decide which one to keep, so I'm keeping both. And then the cotton candy card. The nice thing about these collect books is they are double-sided, like the Sanrio ones, which is very nice, but I do think it holds less than the normal Sanrio collect books. But I can't really remember. I just think that because I don't have a lot of cards in here. Do I wanna... I think I'll put both of the cherry ones together. This is not in frame or something, but I love collect books, but they are a pain to store cards in. And then the last one, cotton candy. Oh my god, this looks so cute. Yeah, I think moving her collection into like a mini collect book was a good choice. So cute. I hope she gives us new music soon, but also I love that she is also acting, so I love that for her, but we need new music. Now I'm gonna do my yena collection. I have this pre-order benefit from Born to Be. I don't know what the store is, but whenever I show a card and I don't say what it is, you can always comment and I will try my best to reply. But yes, this card is so cute. I love Yuna's red hair. And so I think it's really funny that she's also posing like the fish, so very cute. I have this card benefit from Cake Era, or Come My Out, but I call it Cake, and it's from Soundwave. I love this outfit so much. This one came with, I think it was the other pre-order benefit that I showed earlier. I decided just to keep it since I don't have any cards where she has it disposed, and I love her red hair, so I decided to keep it. The last card I have to store for Yuna is this merch card. I think it's so cute. She's doing the same pose as her little character. I think that's so cute. Thank you to one of my mutuals who helped me get this card. I'm kind of changing what I'm, I guess, prioritizing with my collection. I think I'll talk about it a little bit more when I get to my boy group section, but I definitely want to focus a little bit more on my Yuna collection just because I really love collecting Yuna and I actually enjoy collecting her. Like, it's not really hard to collect her cards, and usually they're like priced like a good amount of money. Well, like, they're not expensive is what I mean. So I think that's one of the reasons I really like collecting her, and it's not difficult. But yeah, definitely in the new year I want to focus a little bit more on her collection, but not too much. Like, I'm still gonna buy the cards I love, And I also have this Polaroid that came with this card and the other Bird of Effect. All I had to do for this binder, this is my new binder. So in here I have my Ning Ning collection and my Joy collection. The main reason I decided to move their collections separately is because I did want Yuna and Ray to have their own binders. I forgot I have one of these cards that I was gonna store in a top loader. One of the stickers fell out, so we're gonna ignore it. But I decorated this top loader for a keychain card. I kind of switch what cards I have in this top loader all the time, so for now I think I will take it out just to be able to store it. Probably one of my favorite cards for Ning Ning and maybe all of K-pop. I don't know, I just think it's really cute. Like, okay, the milk carton is blue and pink, and I just like Happy Monkey milkshakes. It's just, I don't know, it looks really cute. I know she has another card with the milk carton, but I think that card was very expensive because it came with a merchandise item that was like very expensive. I think it was like a laptop case, and I didn't want to spend that much money, so I decided not to get it. And I also couldn't find a proxy to buy the items from, but thankfully they did do another merch. I think it was like a little cup, and one of my mutuals, she collects aespa, so she pretty much updated me every time there was an update for this card, and then she sent me that they were doing it again, and I was so happy. If I ever downsized like my whole K-pop collection, this card would definitely be one that I'm gonna keep. I mainly want to focus on collecting Loona and also Itzy, and I have my aespa and Red Velvet, and also my soloist collections are kind of just collections I have for fun. It's not very serious. Like, if I miss a card, I miss a card. Like, it's not the end of the world. I believe this is a further benefit. Pretty sure. I know she had a album card in this outfit, but I wanted the pre-order benefits because you can actually see the corn. With aespa, like, I'm okay with not having a card for each era. I think right now the state of K-pop kind of, I think that's one of the main reasons I kind of stopped to think like, okay, what collections am I going to prioritize? Which collections do I actually see myself keeping? And those kind of things. That's why I got new binders. So that's why I moved these collections. I realized I do really like these collections, but I don't want to collect too much for them, and I want them to be in small binders. So that's what I did for this collection. And for this collection, I didn't want to get 2 collect books because I think that's too much, and also I couldn't find any that I really liked because I didn't want to get another version of these because I want a little bit of like variety. This was my solution for my Red Velvet and also my aespa collection, which is a merch card that came with, I think it was like a tattoo set, and she has the tattoo, and then she also has a little sparkle under her eye, which is very cute. I almost didn't keep this card, but then the more I looked at it, I was like, wait, actually, it's very cute. Okay, and then this is kind of here for now, kind of like a filler until I get another card to put here. Okay, and then I have some other member cards. So I have this Karina. I think this was the sticker set. I think, I don't remember actually. I think this was the tattoo merch, and then this was the sticker set. I really like cards where like they have stickers all over the face. I think it's really cute. So this winter card, I think this is USA photo card from Girls, I'm pretty sure. I think that this card I traded for, which is weird because I never trade cards, so I'm really happy I was able to trade for this one. Usually when cards have like really harsh lighting, I don't really like them, but for this one, it wasn't as bad, and I also really wanted it because of the necklace. Okay, that's all I had to store for my aespa collection. Honestly, half of these cards I have because of my one mutual on Instagram. I honestly get all of my aespa updates from her, so without her I probably wouldn't have started collecting. I have been really liking the recent comebacks. Supernova deserved Song of the Year. For Joy, I have 2 cards, so I think both of these came in a set, and obviously I got the set just to get this card with the My Melody hair clip. If it focuses. Joy has low-key been doing more cute poses. I feel like for a long time she would just like do this, like just stare at the camera. So it's very nice that she's doing a lot of cute poses, but also it makes me want to get more of her cards. Okay, and then the last card I have is a Irene card with the My Melody hair clip, of course. You already know I love Sanyo, so I think this one I also traded, which every time I trade for like other collections that is not Loona, it's always like fun to trade for other collections. I think moving both of these collections to this binder was a good idea because I'm still motivated to collect them, and hopefully in my next video I'll have this decorated. For now I just kind of put this here just to have something, but I don't think I want to do a full purple theme. I kind of want to do pink, yellow, kind of like these stickers. Yeah, that's it for this binder. I think we're gonna take a break from girl groups and just do my boy group binder, since I think I don't have a lot of cards to store in anyway. Yeah, I have like 3 cards. Okay, so this is my boy group binder. I don't think I've shown it. I don't remember actually the last time I showed this binder, or if I showed it. But yeah, this is my boy group binder. I am not going to actively be collecting tiwce or BTS going forward for obvious reasons. I just don't like how the company, like, I know they're big hit and they're not hype like technically, but I don't know, I'm not really motivated, and I sort of want to give the company money, so I won't sell my collections. I think I'll just keep them. The only way I will add to these collections is by either trading, and I would only trade for older eras, and maybe one day I'll like pick them up again, but as of now I don't feel comfortable giving that company money. So I have a wait, what? Oh, I forgot I put NCT Dream in the middle. I do have NCT Dream cards. I have this Renjun card from ISCJ. I love this card. I'm pretty sure it's Apple Music pre-order benefit. Mainly collect cards where he has a prop most of the time. Yeah, for this binder, I use Pokemon cards for my placeholders. For NCT Dream, I kind of collect them the same way I collect Red Velvet and aespa. I mainly just buy the cards that I absolutely love, and it doesn't matter if it's like a pre-order benefit or if it's like a merchandise card, but that also means I collect other members. So I do have a Jaemin card. I do have a little plushie. My bias line in NCT Dream is Renjun, Jaemin, and Jisung. My motivation to buy boy group cards right now is not that high, but definitely I want to get the Jisung card at least. Hopefully, maybe next year I'll have another card for my NCT Dream collection. I also started listening to NCT Wish, and I kind of love them too. But again, I don't know if I'm gonna collect any of their cards. I do have this Hobie card that I traded for, which I am so close to having a complete collection for the set. That's literally all I had to put in this. Last collection is my IVE collection. I have this pre-order benefit from Switch era. Honestly, one of their best eras. Like, something about this era, the vibes were there. Like, it was a really good era. For this page, I have this pre-order benefit. I think it's from Starship Square. Her makeup is so cool, and then the little hair clips, which gives me card captors. Any chance I get to talk about card captor Sakura, I am going to talk about it. But yeah, I definitely think the anime was on that mood board for Starship. Cute. Okay, so my plan was to have all her red hair, like all red Ray cards on a page, but then I realized like she has pigtails in all of these, so maybe that's my excuse to buy more cards. Make Star. I love this outfit. I think this era, another reason I think this era was so good is the styling was very cool. Like, it didn't feel repeated. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it felt very unique to IVE. And I feel like a lot of the time with K-pop styling recently, it feels the same. Like, it's not, doesn't mean it's bad when it comes to like styling. I think that's a big reason I really like Red Velvet and aespa, because they always have really cool styling. So I'm really happy that I've really stepped it up for this comeback. Okay, and then I have this up card. Definitely my favorite concept for the album photo shoot. Oh, this is not okay. Oh, okay. I was a little worried that the sleeve was too tight. Okay, so this is what I might change this page, but for now I'll keep it like this since I don't want to have like a bunch of empty spaces. Okay, and I have, so this is a pre-order benefit from their Japanese comeback for Alive. Very cute. I love this card. Pokemon card. When I found out that they were gonna do a Pokemon exclusive version of the album, I got so happy because like I've seen groups do like Pokemon theme cards for like pre-order benefits. I'm really happy that I did one, and it's a really cute card, I think, because her headband is also blue. I just kind of wish it didn't have this on the bottom, but I think the reason they did it is because it's obviously official Pokemon collaboration, so I think that's why they had to do all this. Not because it says Nintendo, so they don't mess around with their copyright. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, I definitely want this page to be blue theme, but I'm gonna put this card. I know it doesn't match, but for now, I just don't want to have it in a random empty page by itself. So this is also a pre-order benefit from Switch Era. I'm pretty sure it was from Starship Square. Oh, I definitely put them in the wrong pocket. Okay, cute. And then for the other members, I have Wonyoung's Pokemon card. I did get all members for the Pokemon card, obviously. I am going to separate them because I couldn't figure out a way to put them on a page that, like, in a way that I liked how they looked. So I am going to separate them. I think I mentioned this in the video already, but I am kind of collecting Wonyoung, and I'm also going to be kind of collecting Liso, which this card I took out. I already stored this card, but I took it out because I had it in a photocard holder. But I do think I kind of want to collect Liso. So they're going to be on their own section. So they're going to have their own page. And I have this one, which I think I stored this one. Like, I took some cards out because I had them displayed. I have this one, which is so cute. Album card from Switch. I don't know, I think this card is so cool. I think she has my favorite styling. I think her and Ray. Actually, I don't know, Wonyoung is really cute. This page, I'm gonna store the other Pokemon cards, so this Liso will eventually be separated, but for now I'm gonna put all 4 of them on a page because it makes sense. I have a full set of these cards from a mutual who, it's really funny because we both collect Pokemon cards, so we actually ended up trading some cards. Well, we traded like one card, which maybe I'll store in this video. I don't trade Pokemon cards because honestly, I'm scared to trade Pokemon cards. Like, sometimes the community I don't know, it feels very intimidating. Mainly just buy Pokemon cards. So it was really cool to trade for a Pokemon for the first time. I have this gal, which I considered collecting OT6 for this concept. I still might, but for now I don't think I will, because I don't think I will. I'm trying to be not insane, but I also kind of want to. Then I have this Liz from I Have Mine. I got this card mainly because she has a little hair Hello Kitty clips, and I have her in a Hello Kitty theme. What are they called? I forgot what they're called. Frame. I have this Fusion. I think this card is so funny. This one is I think it was like a season's greeting pre-order benefit. I think. Hold on. Oh no, it was like for their photo book. It was a pre-order benefit for their photo book. Okay, I think what I will do. I do think I have another card on the way. Or at least I have a card on the way for Young and daiso, so for now I'll just put that there. Yeah, that's all of the cards I had to store in this video, so I'm gonna store the Pokemon card that I traded with my mutual, so if you don't care you can like stop watching. I had an extra Mimikyu card. I think I had an extra of these. I had an extra of this one, so she traded one of her extra Mimikyu cards, which I know I have, but they are different. I'll show it in a bit, but look at the sleeve, it's so cute. She put it in the sleeve. I know I technically have the card, but hear me out. Let me take it out actually. So this one came from the Halloween set from 2023. So as you can see, it has like holo, and then I think this one I pulled. Like one of my friends, we opened a bunch of packs, so that's how I have this one. And then this one is a different holo, so it's like a reverse holo. So they are different. Low-key, this is kind of my gateway into collecting different holo cards. I think technically this one came first and then this one came second. I'm trying to organize them in order of release, but I might change it. I have this binder where I put my amiibo cards and then I put miscellaneous Pokemon cards that I don't technically collect, or like I get them as freebies. So she gave me these 3, which technically I think these would be considered my oldest cards in my collection. Yeah, I think I'll keep them in the sleeves. Wait, do they fit? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna keep them in the sleeves. Yeah. Okay, oh, I definitely just skipped a page, because that's gonna bother me.